My good mate Ben Richards has just rocked up and he's going to help me. Well, I'm going to help him actually.
We've got
Try to test and find out why my little E30 sometimes struggles to start. So we've got a pretty awesome little contraption.
Okay.
Dog's barking.
So we've got some hose snippers, just in case we have to block off anything like, for instance, the purge, the fuel tank purge.
Right.
In here we've got a 12-volt gel cell battery, and that just runs to, whoops, it's all fallen to bits. That just runs to OEM Ford tyre inflation kit with built-in pressure gauge. Then that runs to a used paint can, and we've got an oily rag in there in case we want to smoke check. Otherwise, we can use the soapy water spray. So that's just dish detergent and water in a recycled product bottle there. And the key to this test is that we keep the pressure in the inlet under 1 to say 2 psi, and that's why you can
Why
see,
is that?
well, otherwise you can blow out the cam seals, for instance, on certain engines. It's just generally not good to give it too much pressure, mainly for the reason of seals, and yeah, I mean, it's just not necessary.
1 to 2 psi is actually still quite a lot.
Yeah, absolutely.
So this is the car, E30 318 IS.
You're a lucky man, Russ.
Nah, it's alright.
Beautiful.
It is.
It's nice and minty in there. Okay, so the honey jar lid is going to get attached to here, and we'll just pressure it up and we'll see if any of these vacuum hoses are creating vacuum leaks.
Well, sometimes it starts, sometimes it doesn't. That's the thing.
Oh, really?
Sometimes it starts straight away.
Give us a demo.
Oh, today it started perfect.
And what, have you replaced both pumps and stuff?
No pumps.
We'll just close that to let it get hot under there.
Warm up.
Oh, you haven't done anything with the pumps?
No.
Have you verified your fuel pressure?
No. Could be that.
It's a 30-year-old car.
Let's look at this Liberty. What a beast.
Alright, what does this exhaust you have on here? It's hectic.
Yeah, it's pretty big, eh?
Well, it smells nice.
Look at those brakes. Oh, they're nice. What do you got on the inside, Ben?
What do you mean?
Just let me have a look down here. What do you got down here? Oh, very nice.
Oh, look at those.
Look at them. 3D mats, Cap Industries,
Yeah, and one on the
extinguisher.
other side too.
Your beauty.
You can't have too many fire extinguishers.
That's right.
Do
You want a drink?
No thanks, I don't drink those energy drinks. I already have 2 coffees.
We'll be like TJ Hunt. Right, what have we done?
Right, okay, so we're ready to go here. You can see we've got the honey jar lid in here. There's just an empty Schrader valve for a rim in there, and we took the core out of it so it flows freely. This is a cut down
Silicon tube.
yeah, cut down corking gun nozzle, which are very handy for this sort of thing. This is just your standard garden variety garden hose. I really should have my T-joint in here going to my bladder. And here's our OEM Ford type tyre inflation kit. It's got a little meter on it. We can just see if we've got any issues at all with putting too much pressure in this, because obviously the meter, it'll start going up, and then we know to turn it off. Anyway, so and we've got this is just a multi-purpose spray. We can set it to stream or
Fogger.
or mist, And so the idea is that you just, because we're testing outside, it's probably a bit too windy to use, smoke. But if we were using smoke, we would set fire to our oily rag, pop it in here, the flames would go out, it would smoke up a treat, and we would have smoke pissing out of any major issue areas down there. So that's where a smoke check may be more handy. The thing that you really need with a smoke check is a still environment to use it.
So you can see where it's coming from.
Yeah, and a very bright light to highlight the smoke, which is either going to be, say, an LED torch that focuses, or a a laser pointer.
Yep.
A laser pointer off eBay, because the laser does a beautiful job of illuminating the smoke. And then, of course, you can upgrade this to a $12 vape arrangement that also runs off 12 volt and just gives you endless smoke that probably doesn't stink quite like the oily rag.
Well, you are a
would.
Subaru dude, so you must have one.
No, that's it. Have one what?
A vape machine.
You're funny. All right, let's give this a crack. Okay, so we're not going to run this flat out all the time. We just want to get a bit of pressure up in there, and we'll see where we go from there. All right.
I can hear a big leak. Can you? Or is that from that?
I don't know. It's not obviously from here, because we should see. I put plenty of.
Yeah, there's heaps of. I can hear a huge leak. Spray your contraption again. Just around here.
Oh, it could very well be that.
But
that's
yeah,
totally. It's totally dodgy at this end, which I can fix. Nah, I'm here.
I reckon it's down here somewhere.
Yeah, and so here we. Hey,
where is it?
What's this? Is that what have you got on here? That looks like it's even open.
It's popped off, has it?
Well, there.
I know, man.
Was there a blank down here?
Don't know. We could easily take it off, eh? Just don't. Can you stop?
Oh, I can feel the air just pissing out.
Hey, beauty. So it's coming out of the new boot, which has an old bung on it.
Oh, yeah.
I remember.
Oh,
I've got the old original one.
All right, so I got to get off to work. We've already found one
giant leak.
Yeah, I mean, it's a pretty good one. When you can really hear it once the compressor's off and it's just going.
And where is it?
We think it might be here, this is just some sort of bung that's here, and that could probably do with either a combination of maybe some RTV,
silicon and.
Yeah, some RTV, obviously maybe put that in here, and then either a decent zip tie or a clamp on there. But obviously I'll leave this kit here for you and you can keep checking.
Sweet.
And it seems to be A-OK.
Wonder if that'll help with the that instant throttle response.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it all will help.
Because that was a huge leak. We could hear it pouring out.
So you basically got to check all pipes. You've got to check down there. You can fire it up with the smoke in there.
I'll chuck it in the shed.
If you've got a shed to throw in, that's absolutely perfect.
Yep.
But get yourself a high-power LED torch so you can spot the smoke. Don't leave it running too long. Put a T-junction in there with a rubber glove on there for me.
Just to increase the, or decrease the possibility of hurting those seals.
Yeah. I mean, I would say if it gets much over 5 PSI or something, that may pop. Like I have popped that out on mine. Like the lid just goes doing and flies out. But yeah, it's just safer if you maybe get that rubber glove on there. Just any T-join, like $2 from the hardware store, and a rubber glove.
Yep.
And then a hose clamp to hold that on. Yeah, and just basically anything. Do not forget to do the throttle body, because that's where I had a major leak. And you should be laughing.
Well done. Thanks heaps, Ben.
No worries, mate.
You're a legend.
She's going to go like a dream once you get it sorted, because it's damn mint.
Finding heaps more leaks. Right under there. heaps more leaks around somewhere. Oh, huge crack in there. Look at that big crack. Plenty of room to replace that one. Just chop it, send it straight back on. So after fixing a bunch of little leaks that Ben helped me find with that new tool, I found a really big one in one of the purge lines or something. Chopped it out, put it back in, really nice and tight, and it seems to be running heaps better. Just like cracking the throttle. It just feels a lot more instant. The throttle response feels straight away, like really good. So I think there's a few more leaks that I'm going to try testing out and repairing, but I think it's really good. Thanks heaps, Ben, you're a legend.